I'm starting with Barack because I feel like I just am living in the past right now.
Yeah.
Um,
We need
we
you.
need you back, Barack. But what's the word, Vaughn? What's up with you? What's going on? It's been a fucking month of us not talking. You're a blonde. Are you having more fun? Like,
I was asking when I finally completed this dye process.
Journey.
I was like, why do this journey? I was like, why do people say that? Like that blondes have more fun. I never got a chance to like look it up. So if anybody knows that,
I think it's true. I have a lot of fun.
I will say though, I did feel like, I don't know, I felt more sensitive to stuff, but it could have been my imagination.
You're just like an empath now. Like, she's a medium now, folks. A month has passed and Vaughn is a medium. So get into it. Get into it.
A month has passed and so much has happened.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's like right when you think it can't get any worse, it does.
Yep.
So September was suicide prevention month that we finally cleared up there.
Yeah.
Put us in a doozy. I think what I wanted to share about that was my main takeaway was that the proper way to say if somebody was to die, well, there we go. You die by suicide. You don't say that they committed suicide. And I was a little bit of a shocker for me because I used to always say that. Well, not always say that, but you would hear that. Or
right.
Like if you were to like talk about a movie or something, it was like, yeah, they committed suicide and blah blah blah. It's like that's not the right way.
Right.
And any love to people who have experienced that with any family members or friends or whatever.
Or struggle with those thoughts themselves. It's also important to reach out to folks. I know it's just a month, but it's like obviously a lot of us are dealing with a lot of shit right now, and folks who have these types of thoughts, I can only imagine that they're going 10 times, 100 times more, because like, why would you want to live in this crazy ass world? I fucking get it. Like, I get it. Shit's trash. So reach out to folks. There's a suicide prevention line and all that stuff. So we'll keep that in the show notes. I think it's important to kind of think about forever. Always have that in the back of your head. Know those kind of like resources for folks. And you don't necessarily need to know triggers and you don't know when someone might be leading to that, but it just should be important for you to look out for your friends and look out for family members if they do seem like they may not be into life at the moment, you know.
Right.
Check
on your strong friends.
Mm-hmm.
Check on them.
Yes. For sure. And speaking of checking in on folks, I mean, this event for me, it was a real hard day after hearing the charges brought against the officers for, shooting the walls and doors around Breonna Taylor's body.
Yeah. The fact that one of them did get prosecuted, but for something that was completely not relevant, the quote, a wall was more important than her justice.
Mm-hmm.
That's absolutely ridiculous. And I had hope. I'm not even gonna lie. I really thought like they have to do something. Like,
well, first off, their district attorney is a coon.
Oh my gosh.
He's just a fucking coon, and
I mean, what's going on here? Like,
it's crazy.
There has to be some type of secret plan with these black men in power. They can't be this stupid.
But they are. Some of them really are. This is why we need who? Barack back. That's why we started the show with Barack. Because we need him.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. And then on top of that, of other coon individuals, that BET dude, I don't even know his name. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Yeah, we like recently saw a clip of the founder of BET. He watched the debate, and we will, say that the presidential debate was a waste of time. I flipped over
Robert
to
Johnson.
what's his name?
Robert Johnson.
Okay, cool as Robert Johnson watched the debate with all of us. He had a similar kind of outlook that I did. Us as the American people are all to shit. That's pretty much it. We don't have great options. But one option is a much better option than the dumpster fire we're living with right now. And he says that he prefers the devil he knows over a devil he doesn't know. So we've already had Biden, kinda. He was with who?
Okay. Here I am again, stepping in and playing the devil's advocate a little bit, because I get what he's saying. I do understand what he's saying, because at least with Trump, we know that he's a racist. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We know that he is what is it? Just a character. We know
character. That's a nice way of thinking.
Right. We know what he has to offer. So I get what he's saying, that like he will take the devil that he knows. But at the same time, it's like, you still don't know though, because even though you don't know, like he could still do so much more damage than what he's already doing. So like I get what he's saying, but like no, just no. And like
he kept phrasing too. Remember, he kept phrasing in that video, in that clip he had with I don't even remember what news he was on, but news channel he was on, but
CNBC.
Okay, well, he said something around the fact that he was like, as a businessman, I have to go with the devil I know. As a businessman, but as a Black woman, I'm going to go with the man that chose a Black woman, even though I'm not really for Kamala like that. At least I know in the back of my head, a Black girl became vice president because I voted for her.
Right, as a businessman.
Yeah, that's crazy wording to me.
The company's decision. You mean the United States? Like, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah.
The presidential debate was a complete waste of time. I honestly, I was napping. I love naps, so I was napping during the debate, and I kind of just, with certain things, I kind of leave it to the people to tell me about, and then there's, information is just so easily accessible. I saw clips, and there was no like substance. Like, I mean, they truly were just going back and forth, and so that was just ridiculous. And
it was just it was silly. Like, it just was like just two old white men arguing about one of them just not being able to speak over the other, and it was just, yeah, perfectly said, a waste of time.
And then I guess the big takeaway out of all of that was Trump's complaint about Biden not wearing the mask, and then he gets COVID, and then 3 days later he's healed. I mean, I don't know. I think he still has it.
Oh, yeah, he most definitely still has the virus. But also, people, we have to remind ourselves, this man gets free health care. Unlike the rest of us Americans who have to pay for our health care, we are paying for his. So I'm very confused. He was like, be able to rush to any hospital he needs to go to, and they were able to cure him miraculously, which he's clearly still has it, and it's just so stupid. And
for a quick second, I thought for sure they was gonna do him like MLK up in the hospital and just put a pillow over his face, and just no, like there's actually there's
MLK? When did they try to suffocate him? Whoa!
No, they say that MLK he didn't die when
Oh,
they
from the shooting, they killed him
assassinated
that
him.
way.
They killed him at the
Mm.
hospital. That he was alive at the hospital.
Vaughn with her
Okay, maybe it was at the, I don't know
conspiracy
how they did it in the
theories.
hospital.
The
I just envisioned that in the
conspiracies.
hospital.
The
Yeah,
Illuminati did
the
it.
conspiracy theory, whatever. But you know what I'm saying? I just know that they're saying that he was still alive at the hospital when it happened. I don't know if it happened by a pillow or if they pulled the cord.
The same
But to me,
people that would kill MLK are the same people that would try to keep Trump alive. So,
just for a quick second. But as I mentioned, for some things I do leave it to the people to tell me what's going on.
mm-hmm.
So, what also happened in September, I kept seeing this old white lady popping up. I thought, you know, because the way her posture is and everything, she gave kind of like a Vogue vibe, like an Anna Wintour type of thing. So I'm like, oh, she's just another
Wow.
fashion lady. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not
Wow.
anything like that. So I was just like, who is this white lady who died? That's such a big deal, and you know, it's so for women's rights. And turns out it's Ruth Badger
Bader.
Bader. How much I know of her.
It's
So
the notorious RBG. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Whoop, whoop.
she died.
Yeah, it's a hard day as a lady. To face that fact. She was a strong advocate for, you know, the whole reason Roe versus Wade happened, the reason why we have the right to abort a pregnancy here in America, because it's our right to, you know, why we own our ovaries. They're ours. We can do what the fuck we want with them. And she was a big advocate for that. I did hear some things about her not being like a great advocate for Native folks. So like, you know, she did some great things for women, but I'm just really like praying for our one. I feel like she's the only one left. Is our Latin sister. What's her name? Why can't I think of words right now? She's the other justice. Justice. What's her name? Senior Sotomayor. And she is hopefully still gonna rise for the people, but unfortunately, that stupid nominee, that white lady, that fucking Trump nominated, which he shouldn't get the right to nominate. We should wait until the next president gets chosen. Wait till after the election. He doesn't deserve these rights.
That was her dying wish.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve, like, she stayed on for a reason. Like, she did not want him to have any more power than he did. Because when you're in the Supreme Court, that is a lifetime job, bitch. You are done finding work. You got it. That's it. And it's just awful because this woman's a dumbass. She went to like Rhodes College or some shit like that, which is like in Tennessee. And this dumbass president we have had the nerve to say that she's a Rhodes Scholar, which is a really, really renowned title. You have to like go to Oxford to do that. It's like, you stupid hoe. Oh, these stupid people. Like, I understand. I get it. Like, as an educator and someone who has been in, you know, academia for quite a bit, I'm not here to judge other people for not having, you know, education. That's not my point. Obviously, I've never like said that school is for everyone. However, I do think there should be some kind of requirement if you're leading the free world that you should have to have a certain amount of degrees.
Right.
I think, like, because this man is a dummy.
Qualifications here, like, what is the list here?
Mm-hmm.
But at least we had some joyous celebrations during the Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
Zendaya broke a record for not only being a Black woman winning, but also the youngest for winning an Emmy Award. So that was
for a drama, for a lead in a drama.
Yeah.
That specific category.
Wait, are you okay with that?
Oh, girl, Euphoria was
I didn't tell with your
beautiful.
tone. You were like for drama,
Yeah, no,
like
I was
oh
like clarifying for
drama.
no, I was like more so clarifying like black women have won other titles in the Emmys. Like that's kind of more so
Right.
what I was trying to
Okay.
say.
Okay.
But
I have to admit, I haven't gotten into that show.
it was so good. Like so good.
I'll have to
Like
get, I'll get there.
cinematography, chef's kiss. I tell ya, it was beautiful. The cinematography. She was obviously great. And it
Oh
was like
yeah,
a
I
beautiful.
love her. I loved
It was
her
a
in
beautiful.
Spider-Man
Yeah,
Homecoming.
she's great.
She was
She's
dope.
great. I love her.
Real
She's
versatile.
biracial sister right there. I love her. Um, claim
Oh
her.
my gosh. Oh my gosh. You remind. Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
What happened?
You okay? So you know how someone as beautiful, right? I think okay. I'll just speak in general. I feel like you always wonder what their parents look like,
Mm.
and I just they're just not who they just don't look how you would think they look. But
Mm.
beauty
You
is in the eye
know,
of the beholder.
you know what's kind of funny? What my mother always says. She says, "Ugly people make beautiful people." She says that.
I heard that too.
She said sometimes she's like, you may not want a really beautiful husband because two beautiful people together can make an ugly baby sometimes. It's weird, but it happens. And she's like, maybe you should get an ugly one, and you might end up with a pretty guy, a pretty baby.
I'm
We'll
looking. I'm
see.
like, she kind of looks like her mom. But look, parents. She has both of them. Beautiful people and
Especially when you're
soul.
biracial, like honestly, the mix gets so like it gets so mixed that like it just turns out as a totally different thing. Like you're just totally different. You're neither one. Like it happens sometimes.
You just mixed this
You
all
just so mixed. You just
yeah.
nothing
This,
either.
that brings up into our next little what
Mm-hmm.
happened in September here of mixed people and diversity and including and just all spectrums of the rainbow of the
Mm-hmm.
color. I don't know. But Savage Fenty show came out. Your girl
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna killed it. I got a chance to watch it. It was on Amazon Prime. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
watch it the day it released, but I saw some clips of it, and I
It
know
was
that
long. It was like a full.
it was pretty long. It
It
was
was
like an
a full 53 minutes. A bitch turned that on like, oh, let me watch, thinking it was gonna be like 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, 53 minutes. All right, girl, I might. I definitely did. Quick, quick, quick.
but
Every time that white man got on the screen, I was like, quick, quick, quick. I don't really care. Quick, quick, quick. I don't really care. Quick, quick, quick.
Yo, I tell you, it wasn't no Victoria's Secret show. I tell you
Oh
that. I mean,
no.
it was definitely exciting with the dancing and
The
the
music,
yeah the
Miguel.
Bro, yeah, yo, Miguel and his wife, his wife was on there. His wife is
uh,
fire, but she's only on there for like 2 seconds.
she's beautiful.
Lizzo,
Yeah,
they
this
had
little
Lizzo up
killed
in
it.
there
Yeah.
twerking some butt, of course. I mean, when she twerk it, but she had a nice little seductive little thing.
Mm-hmm.
Willow Smith was up in
Mm-hmm. Willow
there.
looking grown. She looking straight up
Willow,
like a woman now. I'm like, all
doing
right,
her thing. She's
all
doing her thing.
right. You looking like Jada. All right.
Right? You go
About to
ahead,
set
girl.
it off. All right. Like,
But as soon as I think they released like towards the end of the month, and
mm-hmm.
I wake up this morning and see that Rihanna's under fire for using a sacred Muslim song in the
Chance.
show.
It's
Yeah,
like
it was
the
a
second
hadith.
most sacred text than the Quran. So
Right.
it's like, ooh, baby girl, ooh, why'd you do that? Ooh. And it's like, honestly, like we were saying before, a lingerie fashion show is probably not the best space to be playing some, Muslim classic jams. Like not even classic jams. spiritual jams, sacred jams, if you will.
These are words from prophets. Like, these are
Yeah,
instructions to the
it's from
Muslims.
Muhammad.
Like, and you
Oh.
just missed that. Like, yeah, you include all different body types and religions, and you know, you're really on the ball with just showing all different body types, but like,
Skin tone.
drop the ball on the kind of music that was involved. I mean, it's like, and that's the thing, like, even in the show, they show, like, you know, they have the people walking around and whatever, and then they have these side parts where it's like, Rihanna's so involved in the material. I mean, she knows what she really wants and da 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 da. But then you didn't go
She didn't
review
do
the music?
everything. She's not Beyonce, folks. I know we like to compare the two. I love myself some Riri, but I'm gonna have to say she's no Beyonce. For many reasons. It was very clear that white men were involved in this project. Very, very clear. I think it's always clear to me when white men are involved in projects. I don't know why. I can often tell. There's just something lackluster that I'm just not. Something feel falsities. I'm just feeling someone
Just gotta do
trying.
research, folks. You gotta look under the
Yeah.
surface, because I was really like, yeah, like, this is all Rihanna. Like, this is all Rihanna and her team. And then when you see her team, it's all brown, black people. But Lord and behold, you know,
The
the white
creative
people are still
director.
in here.
Yeah.
They're still, you know.
And they got the biggest titles. That's the problem. And it's because, like, yeah, her team is black and brown, but like she'll, you know, collaborate with these white men. And that's often what they do. I mean, like Cardi B, WAP was directed by a white man, photographed by a white man. Like, they put all these white men, but then, you know, their teams, who they really keep close to them, like the people that actually touch them, their hairstylists, their nails, are all brown folks. And it's like, even their stylists, like their fashion stylists, are all brown folks. It's like, guys, we're in other fields too, you know, like cinematography, we got that. We got these fields. We got, like, give us a chance. Like, please give black folks a chance. I promise you. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But I think it brings up again the topic of cancel culture. And I think we've seen that with Tory Lanez. I don't know.
Daystar.
Like, ridiculous. With Simone, she got canceled. Like, all these celebrities are being canceled, and I think it just brings up the conversation of cancel culture. And I think, like, honestly, I think it's like, instead of canceling these celebrities, I think there's an opportunity to educate. I also think she handled it.
Yeah, her apology was good.
In a timely manner. Like, this is what, at least she, like, yes, she dropped the ball, but she admitted to it. She apologized for it in like an appropriate manner. And she, like, you know, who's to say that it won't happen again? But she said, I will do my best to not have it happen again. And I think this does highlight on the Muslims, and I think it's something for us to dig deep into. I didn't come across. I mean, I already knew about it, but it helped me kind of look more into what's happening with Muslims in other places. In China, actually, there's a Muslim Holocaust that's happening.
There's a lot of fucked up shit that's happening in China and Hong Kong.
Stuff is happening, but it hasn't, like, there's some fucked up shit happening here in the East Coast. But, like, the West Coast is burning. Australia is snowing. Okay, Australia and Italy is, like, freezing cold right now, like the coldest before. And it's like, and then China, they're just trying to push out these Muslims, or, like, by torturing them, having them eat pork, marrying, like, outside of their culture, like, trying to disguise it as some type of, like, learning center, or like some type of,
it's disgusting,
educational place, where that's completely not the case. And I just think it's just really sad, yo.
It's disgusting. Like, our fucking Muslim brothers and sisters have been attacked all over the world, honestly. Like, there's hardly any spaces where they're safe. And it's so disheartening to, like, especially when it comes to China, like, honestly, like, also something that happened in September, Mulan came out. And I still have not seen Mulan because I am protesting the fact that all of these Chinese actors that were involved in Mulan don't even give a fuck about the shit that's happening, refuse to be political. I understand that it pretty much gets them blackballed and they will not be able to work a day in their life afterwards, so I fucking get it. But at the same time, it's like, then don't put your, then move, like, go somewhere else. Like, I'm sorry, like, you gotta pick another place to be. Like, honestly, I'm feeling like I have to pick another place to be. I'm not feeling like this country's meant for me. So, like, I, it's so, I mean, like, Disney fucked over, it's just fucked up in so many ways. We know this. But Mulan is my favorite movie. It's my favorite Disney film.
It don't even have the dragon in it, I heard. The dragon's not even in it.
Mushu's not in it. They don't even have, this movie is not, does, on Disney Plus, it does not offer subtitles in Cantonese or Mandarin. What? What? You're gonna tell the story of Chinese people, a Chinese princess, mind you, this is based on a true story, and they don't even have subtitles for Chinese people to fucking read.
Yo, it's like, right when you think it got bad, it just gets worse. It just gets worse. And on top of Mulan, isn't the 2022 Olympics supposed to be happening in China?
Oh, girl. Sports.
I like, everything going on. I completely forgot the Olympics. I'm like why do we even?
I don't think we're doing that. We can't do that for like 5 more years. like can't mix. Cam Newton got the virus. No one's doing anything anymore. Our sports are over. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Sports are over. But
I haven't kept up with it. I mean, I have gone to a little sports lounge joint, you know, 222. Just shout that out, 222. It's only because they got the Slade's chef up in there now.
Yeah. Vaughn been mad social.
I'm only there
mad social during COVID.
I can't.
This is why. What's the word with Vaughn's gonna be on Zoom till 2021.
I wear my mask though. No, I wear my mask. And the tables and everything is like a good distance, but that catfish be hitting, yo.
You can get that to go. You can get it. You can get anything to go. Takeout is real, y'all. I'm a strong believer.
Because it's fried, so you know it'll get soggy by the time I get home.
Girl, make yourself some catfish at home.
Anyways,
talk about you getting social. There's some social events out, you know, how does, you know, local government work and all that stuff. Unofficial committee. Yeah. You've been going to some of the events, no?
Have I?
I feel like you posted about it. I don't know, you just be out. Don't be mad social, y'all.
There's been a lot of protests. So I know like for the people has FTP. Yeah, there we go. For the people,
you got it.
They've been out here doing a lot of stuff, volunteering. What's the people? Dang, I just really wanted to just shout out unofficial committee.
Yeah.
Because that's the Instagram handle, unofficial committee. They're out here helping us, trying to understand local government. If you go to their website, they have like, I think they call it something else, like a zip or something, a zine or something.
A zine?
There we go. A zine. Dang, I can't read.
But it's just unofficialcommittee.com too, if you're trying to check out their website.
Yeah, check it out. It's a nice little zine pamphlet joint that you can
you can download it and print it. Their team seems very diverse from their names, but they're very anonymous because they have no photos up. So I'm interested. It's cute. But all power to the people. All about that. All about us getting the vote out. Very important. If you're not registered to vote, you're late. You should have done that. But if you're not planning on voting because you think your vote doesn't matter, you're fucking stupid and you're fucking wrong. I totally understand that the electoral college is a bunch of bullshit and it's a load of Cracker Jacks, to be honest with you. But you need to get out there and vote, and be careful if you do a mail-in ballot because our postal service is under fire by our dumbass president. So be careful with that.
I'm strapping up.
Yeah, make sure you wear a mask and just go out to the polls. I'm gonna risk it too. Call it a social outing,
And it's okay if I lose because I got plenty of masks, but I'm strapping up. I'm going to the polls just like this. You know what I'm saying?
I'm wearing my shield.
Cover the nose, folks.
Cover the nose. I hate this bullshit. I have a student in my class that loves to pull his mask down when I'm like, hey! I was about to say his name. I can't say his real name. Hey, Jacob! I have a student named Jacob. Jacob! Mask on.
I'm just demonstrating how to take off gloves, properly.
Yeah. Keep it in and then swipe it. Oh, yep. Beautiful demonstration by Vaughn. This is why you need to watch our videos on the blog because there are learning lessons on them.
That was a hardcore demonstration right there, okay, folks? And
it was.
I guess to mention some dates to look out for if you want to pay attention. The other presidential debates are happening the 7th, 15th, and the 22nd of this month.
Yeah, the day this episode comes out. The day that this episode comes out, the vice president, right, debate is that night.
Oh yeah. Let's hope that they talk about something.
Kamala is going to destroy Pence. I'm going to watch this just to see her whip his ass. The bitch is gonna kill him with words.
Popcorn, folks, it's gonna be a show.
If you've ever seen a black woman kill a white man with words, you're about to see it. You're about to see it. It's gonna be exciting, y'all. I'm hype. Oh, and then Amazon Prime Day, don't do it.
Just stop. Just don't do it.
The 13th and the 14th, cut it out. Don't support Jeff.
Okay, but just for these days, don't do it.
I try not to order from Amazon. I do it way too much. I know, but Jeff Bezos has some explaining to do. So we gotta stop giving this damn money.
And if we could just come together and just show our power. I mean, I just feel like we just need one good or 2 days to just really show our power. But I feel like it's just so weird how we can all come together, right? And we can online bash and we can cancel people and all this stuff that's so easy. But
we still secretly spend our money at all of these places.
People are still buying Gucci, all that. As whatever, it's fine. Do you, boo? But then when she get fucked
support
up,
black businesses
increase or whatever, right?
Yes, and support black businesses. Do it.
What you gonna do with your Gucci then?
They ain't supporting.
They do be having those deals though.
I know, but shush, we ain't doing it. And lastly, a movie we've been very excited about, Bad Hair movie. Yes. It's coming out October 23rd. It's so exciting. It's spooky season. We might do a special spooky season episode. I don't know. Might do a little spooky stuff.
I just want to say that this is a time for black horror.
I'm so hyped.
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's the greatest. It's the greatest time of the year. It's spooky season in my eyes. I like it more than Christmas.
It's something to look forward to. I think the spirit is a little gone for me, only because my office is closed, so dressing up is weird. I just be dressing up for my neighbors, Like last year, I was Edna Mode from The Incredibles, and it was just so perfect because I was able to just walk around the office and just boss people around. And now, and then I was also DW.
Oh, you're killing it with the bobs. Bobs 2 years in a row with the bobs.
Yes. So now, I don't know.
I'll figure it out.
I mean, I'm today, but I don't know what to do for Halloween, you know.
Yeah, we gotta figure out like a cute Zoom situation, like something from the chest up. Yeah, just include my background. Like my hair could do something. I don't know.
Right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. But word. That's the word. We talked about a lot of shit just now. So I hope it was interesting to you all. Thanks, Vaughn. Peace.